Hey guys, thought my video. Okay, maybe that was not the safest spot to have for my phone. Shit, I'm at work right now. Trying to clean the bathroom while the person I'm watching is getting up slowly from her nap. I already made her late lunch because she decided to go to bed about 1 o'clock for a nap. While I was trying to fix her lunch. So I had to reheat everything. Right now I'm trying to clean the bathroom and get stuff ready because her son's going to be here in a couple of hours. Roughly about 2.5, maybe less than 2 hours. It's supposed to be here at 5:30 and it's already after 3. Usually if she wants to take a nap, I'll let her. That gives me time to do what I can cleaning wise. If I need to sit down for a minute and just breathe, I can. She's been a handful this week. Happens with when you get older and you got dementia to add to it. I hope y'all can hear me. So I worked every day this week, Monday through, today's Saturday. So I'm ready to enjoy my week off, starting at 5:30. Right now what they're doing is, since I work the night, wrong one. I've been doing more like the 5:30 to 9:30, 4 hours, and on Saturday 9 hours. I was staying the night Friday nights, but the lady that pays us, her son, just got his car back and his license, so he's having to pay a little bit more. So they're getting him my hours because I was getting $75 to stay the night and $15 an hour, like from 5:30 9:30, then 8:30 to 5:30 the next day, and that's $75. So kind of like more like 24 hours 1 week. Sometimes I do, and that's all I'll work. Which I don't know where next is, but this kind of worked for the mirrors. Right here at the sink, I literally had to hide all the dishes in the dishwasher. I'm waiting for them to dry. It's not that she's got a ton of dishes, but you cook for 3 times a day and you have to wash them every time. And she's getting to where she won't finish her meal. She feels the need to go in to the kitchen and wash dishes. Her washing dishes is taking a paper towel and drying them off and putting them up. And they haven't been washed, or she'll take them and put them what she thinks is putting them up, and it's not. And I love doing my job, but sometimes she can be a handful. Anybody that has to help elderly people of any sort, especially when they got issues like that. I don't know if you say issue, but that can be a handful sometimes. You know, some days she's okay and she's there to crack a joke and, you know, be all fun. And there's times that she's very demanding and wants you to get up right that second and that you can do something right then. And I'm like, all right, hold on. Yeah, I can't move that fast as you think I can. And she wants the lights off everywhere, even if it's dark. I'm like, I can't see. You might have good eyesight. She does have good eyesight. She's 20/20 vision. She got her eyes checked. Luckily. But her hair is bad, so you almost have to yell just for her to hear you. And even then, sometimes it's like, I don't understand what you're saying. I can't hear you. I think she has learned how to read your lips. She don't like you to have a mask on because she claims she can't hear you, even you just speaking really, 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 really loud, like almost to the point you're yelling. And she'd like do this and like take that off, take it down. And so I think she kind of reads lips. Ugh, that was really dirty. What was over? But, so this week's been really challenging, and with her, and it's like the kids don't want to admit that she is where she is in her life, like just mentally, and just she's 2 years into a program, like a hospice thing, but those people that are now going over her are more stricter, and they're trying to tell the kids, we've tried telling the kids that she needs certain things, so even if she don't use them, really, that, you know, in order to keep her in the program, they're going to have to do those things, and they don't want to do it. But yet, if we don't do it, hold on, I'll be right. Anyways, we would have to bathe her ourselves, and I physically cannot get her in a tub myself or on the seat and clean her. I'm not muscle-wise not strong enough for that, and she will fight you tooth and nail. I mean, we've had a home health aide that comes in and helps and is able to do that, and I really don't feel like having to deal with that, if you know what I mean. I feel like they should pay us more if we're having to do that. You know, it's just doing it once a week. Just give us extra $15 just to do that or something. You know, the home health aide gets, like, most people I know get $30 an hour, give or take, depending on where you're at. If you do it, let me know if you guys do that kind of job. Anybody? You get paid more than I do. But it's just it would be a struggle for me, and I have a loose muscle disorder, so I can't pick up heavy stuff. I can't move stuff, and then she already wants to fight you and cuss you out about the dishes when you go to redo them, because she claims she already done them. I'm like, no, I have to explain to her like a child, like, no, you did not wash them. You have to wash them with soap and water. We don't wipe stuff down with a paper towel then put them up. That's gross. You get sick. If you get sick, we can't come spend time with you. You said you didn't want to be alone. So if you don't want to be by yourself, you need us to be healthy and good. I had to explain that to her with the toilet thing. We've been catching her playing in her bedside commode. She say, oh, I gotta go to TT. We're like, okay. So we're having to watch her more. Used to, we didn't have to watch her. It was just, we'll listen to the monitor, make sure she ain't falling or anything. So now we have to stand by the door, make sure she's not playing in it. Just get a little more challenging changes, and all we can do is make sure we have notes and tell the people, hey, this is what's going on. So first thing, it's kind of a challenge. So if you're somebody that, listen, adults with all elderly people that need, or elderly family members, please, please, please listen to the people that are working for you, for your parent, to help them, where you can go and work and do stuff. we spend more time with them than you do. We see things every single day. You might get to see them a day or two a weekend. We see them every single day, and sometimes on weekends. So 6 days a week versus 1 day, maybe 2, 1.5. Please listen, if they need help, need something, you notice a change, take those rose-colored glasses off and deal with it. I mean, maybe you don't want to deal with it, but you have to deal with it eventually. And things, some people might eventually get better, some don't. And her issue is it's changing, and it's not for the better. And it irritates me when you're trying to tell people that you're working for, trying to help them out, and it's like they don't want to hear it. They don't want nothing to do with it. And I was like, we're trying to help you. We are with your mom every day. We see these things. And it's like, as much as you don't want to admit it, I mean, like, you have to take time to process it right. You have to deal with it face to face. If not, it's just going to be a mess. I mean, it's not something you have to drive yourself crazy with. I was like, okay, Mom, Dad ain't doing too good. You know, let's figure out what our next plan is. Let's get on board with what the doctor's saying, what the nurse is saying, everything. Because she gets our nurse that comes in every once a week, the doctor once a month that comes in just to check her overall stuff that's through this program. And she gets somebody once a week that will help her get in the bath. Like, we gotta help them, but it's like, I don't mind helping somebody, but just to do it by myself, that'd be very hard for me to do. And not everybody can do it. And it's like, I'm kind of worried about, like, if I don't want her to be out of this program because it's helping her a lot. And like, her kids will come and take her to other doctor appointments, like for hearing, her teeth, stuff like that, and her maybe health, her regular doctor, and she has to go see the doctor before the doctor that comes to the home comes. So it's very challenging, but I wanted to take time to talk about it, and there's probably other things I want to think about when I get done with this video. I might have to do part 2, but please help the people that are trying to help your family member. Not everybody is trying to do harm or saying things to be mean. It's the truth, and you got to face up to the truth. And not saying this to be mean or ugly or nasty to anybody, but it's like, oh, because sometimes that's even more aggravation than the actual patient that we're having to deal with is the kids. And they're a lot older than me, but I'm like, I feel like I have more common sense. Like, I even see changes even in my own mom. I'm like, she's doing stuff that she never used to do before, and she's kind of acting like my aunt. Well, it's my great grand aunt. I always tell her she's our aunt first. Anytime we see something when she was alive, you know, and when she does something like off the wall, I said she was her aunt first. You were born before me. Like, but yeah, it just, if you notice some difference in yourself, go get help. Don't be scared that they're going to find something else. I mean, if they find something else, then let them deal with it right then and there. They might be able to help you. And I'm having to deal with that with my uncle, with me and my mom. It's her brother. It was so aggravating to deal with him this whole year, because I've been up there 3 times to help them and to clean the house between him and my aunt, who's through marriage. It was really overwhelming. It was difficult, and it's like, oh, he'll agree to do something and to help him stuff, but once we get him to the hospital or do something, he backs out, checks out, and I'm like, oh no, I ain't doing it. No, you get out of this room, and you know, for you to cause any trouble, I'm like, how's telling the truth causing trouble? It's not causing trouble to you. You're not going to get the help you need, which you had agreed to. And so it's like, it's aggravating. And it's like, we finally got someone to go help them clean the house. They're on a 3-year waiting list through the city, I think it is. And it's a little different in Nashville, Tennessee than it is here in Jacksonville, Florida. So we had a social worker that came in and trying to help them out with at least having someone come in once or twice a week and help do even just cleaning. And they're on a 3-year waiting list, which is crazy. But we got someone, we have a church in our fellowship that is up there, and we were able to go and talk to the pastor and his wife, and they were really, oh my gosh, y'all, they were so helpful. And the first person they talked to was like, oh yes, we'll do it, no problem. And we got them introduced to my aunt, my uncle, and they really like her. So we told them, hey, we'll pay you. I don't care if it's $10 an hour, 15, whatever. We'll make sure you get paid one way or another. So that's a big relief, but I'm also scared he might run her off, because he ran off my aunt's friend that was helping him, that does this job professionally. Now, please don't run people off, because, you sit there like, why don't nobody come visit me? How come we don't have much friends now? Because of stuff like that. And I really had to bite my tongue a lot with my uncle. And I'm like, to the point where I'm like, look, if you keep having an attitude like that, I'm going to pack up, leave early. I'm not going to come back. I don't want to visit you when you're like that. You're not a good person to be around right now. I was like, I don't have to put up with that, Tell them I love you, but I don't have to put up with the bad attitude. I get you're not feeling good. This is going on, this is going on, this is going on, but, we're trying to help you, and you're not letting us help you. And then when you agree, you back out, and then you get really mean and rude and catch attitude with everybody. And it's like, this is why the last 2 years, or especially this year, nobody's helping you. And it's like, but I don't know what else to say, but I'm just like, oh, I gotta get it all out. If there's anything else, I'll do another video where I have more time. I need to go get in there, check on her, make sure she's out of her room, and I gotta scrub this toilet. Well, I'll do that real quick. Yeah, but it makes it interesting to help people. And I grew up in that environment where my mom, I know she helped my peepaw when I was a little kid. He ended up having cancer in his 70s. And he wouldn't get help when he first found out, but when he decided to get help, it was too late. His cancer was in stage 4 already. So, I know what's weird is, like, although he smoked some out once he got out of the military, did it here and there, but he didn't die from cancer from that. His job he ended up working with the railroad, and where he was at had asbestos, and with him and my grandmother had cancer, and she went before him. I don't know how he died later, way later after him. She died when I was right before I turned 2 months. And he died when I was 8. So you gotta take care of yourself, and like, make sure if you want to be here around for your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, and nieces, nephews, take care of yourself. Get checked out. If something doesn't seem right, deal with it right then and there. I know it's hard to deal with. It's not easy, but you got to do what you got to do to make yourself better for you and those around you, because it affects everybody, not just you. Let me clean this door. I don't know what got all over it, but it's nasty. Let me. I'm too much of a cleaning freak. I'm so OCD when it comes to cleaning, and I think that's why I'm still on the cleanup crew for 16 years at church. Even when I worked at the cafeteria, school cafeteria, a lot of them ladies were like, Karen, you must have a clean house because you can clean this place good. I won't use bathrooms until you clean them. I was like, it's all right, but I live with 2 other adults that don't like the ones. She's too busy, and the other ones don't like to clean and help. So kind of stuck doing everything. And throw some pets in there. It's kind of like, oh my goodness. But yeah, y'all be good. Take care of yourselves. Get yourself routinely checked health-wise. You know, get the help you need to be around for your family. And that's, you know, what I do to myself too. I try to practice what I preach as much as possible. So, but see y'all guys later. Hopefully I'll have y'all. It's been so busy. I've had a fill-in all week last week, except for one day for my mom. And I worked all week this week. I had time to do a whole lot of the videos. I should have, hopefully, a video out tomorrow for Bible study. I ain't forgot. I just been traveling a lot, deep cleaning, working a lot. Oh, and I hurt this shoulder somehow 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I need surgery or not, but it's so much pain. Y'all, listen, I have muscle spasms and the medicine they have me on. Oh my gosh, I don't like taking it. I didn't even take it last night. I was like, I'll deal with the pain or get some ibuprofen. That'll knock it out some. But hopefully I won't have to have surgery. I was supposed to go back in a week, and it's been already a week to the doctor if it hadn't changed any. So I better go check in there, make sure she's eating her spoon. So, yeah, it's been a lot. I've been doing a lot on my research for my Jack's facts videos for Fridays, which I will plan on starting January. It might not be January 1st, but January. So I'm giving myself time till then to get a good bit of stuff done, so I can have several videos to do and record. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all's Thanksgiving Thursday. Hopefully I'll get another video out. 2 videos at least before then. If not, have a good Thanksgiving. Have fun shopping. I know I will this Friday. So, all right. Love you guys.